All of a sudden, it starts wobbling. This van starts wobbling, right? Tire shaking. All of a sudden, tire rolls off, pops off, boom. Van slides and ends up flipping over into the median. What's going on, good people? It's your boy Charlie Jr., man. And once again, I'm back, finally, with another episode of Was I Wrong When? Yeah, I knew it took a minute, but when I started the little series, a lot of stuff started going down, and now I'm finally back with episode 2. Now, if you're not familiar with Was I Wrong Wednesdays, is when I give y'all a few scenarios, a few altercations that I may have gotten in during my time in the military, how I reacted, why I feel I should have reacted that way, and then y'all let me know if I was wrong or right for reacting that way. So once again, Was I Wrong Wednesdays? So let me get into this story real quick. Hope y'all enjoy. Before we start, make sure you hit that like button and you hit that share button. I need y'all to do that for me. The like button and the share button. Tag and comment. I need you to do all that. So let's get off into it. All right, I'm trying to make this quick as possible. I don't want to hold y'all too long. So I was on a little secret mission. No lie. First came in, I came in to rescue swimmer. A lot of people know that. Okay, this had nothing to do with rescue swimming. My secret mission was skating. I was supposed to be at medical around noon. I was taking my ass home, not lying. This was like maybe 10 years ago now, 10 years ago. So I'm in Jacksonville, Duval County. I think I was on 295, if I remember right. So I'm just driving, headed home. You know, I already let people know, yeah, man, I'm gonna be at medical, so I might as well not come back. You know, it's late. You know, it's gonna be late when I get done. I'm gonna be at medical. So all of a sudden, this van, they cut in front of me. Not necessarily, cut me off, but, they put the blanket on and got in front of me. And they get a little ahead of me. So, I figured maybe I'm going too slow. On my blinker, I get over, I drive or whatever. Car's still in front of me, about a good 50, 60 yards in front of me. All of a sudden, it starts wobbling. This van starts wobbling, right? Tire shaking. All of a sudden, tire rolls off, pops off, boom. Van slides and ends up flipping over into the median. Boom, turned all the way over. So, of course, I end up passing it, but I pull over. I'm like, damn, they probably need help. So I pull over. Immediately I get over as soon as I can. So now, I'm a good few yards away from where the van is turned over at. So, I get out, I leave my cup in the car, I start running. It's already people who are getting out their car to come help or whatever. So I'm running, trying to make sure this person's okay. So I'm running, finally get there, people are standing around, and it's just one lady in the car, and she's talking, help, help, help. People are looking around like, because they didn't know how to get her out or want to try to get her out. They had already called the police or whatever, but she's screaming, help. I was just trying to get my kids. I'm like, damn. So I take my, I'm gonna take my top off. This is when the blueberries had pretty much just came out. Had they just came out? I don't know. But either way, we were in the blueberries, you know what I'm saying? So I take it off. I crawl in. This lady, she's turned all the way upside down and she's trying to get loose, but her seatbelt still has her on. So she's all the way upside down. So I'm laying on my back trying to slide in and undo her seatbelt. She's like, please help me, please help me. So, people on the outside like, you good, you good? I say, hey, I'm trying to get her. So I'm reaching for the seatbelt, and finally I get it. Boom, she hits, pow. So now she's loose, but she's kind of stuck. So now I gotta slide out and then try to pull her out. So as I'm pulling, I get half of my body out, and now I'm pulling her, trying to pull the rest of her out. And she was a pretty hefty woman, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm pulling her, and finally, everybody, they grab my legs, and then we pull out. We got her, boom. Got out of the way, moved away from the vehicle in case it blew up and everything. Finally, the ambulance gets there. We're consoling her, letting her know she's all right. She was like, oh, I'm just trying to get to my kids. And I'm talking to her like, hey, you're good. Your kids are going to be fine. You just need to go get checked out. You know what I'm saying? The main thing is you're good. There was no one else in the car. So, police come, ambulance comes. I'm still, people still standing around, consoling her and stuff like that. So then other people start coming up, to see what's wrong. And I see this, right then I really knew who he was, but he was in a flight suit or whatever, this, that, and other. He was an officer. So he gets out his car or whatever. By then, officers had our stories or whatever happened. The ambulance has her. So, people are just standing around talking or whatever. So I had forgot I had taken my, my top off or whatever. So, because I'm running off adrenaline, still hyped or whatever, for whatever had happened or whatever, shit like that. So the dude comes up, he was like, hey, everything going, I'm good over here, what happened? And then, I was like, oh, this lady, her van flipped over, this, that, and the other, yada, yada, yada. So he was like, oh, okay, yeah, well, You know, you can't be standing out here like that, you know, with your uniform half on and stuff like that. So, mind you, it's a group of civilians or whatever, but everybody kind of just got quiet. Like, do you not know what just happened? He was like, yeah, man, you're gonna have to go get your cover and something, you can't. I said, I forgot all about the military then. I forgot everything. I said, man, if you don't get out my face, man, this lady car just flipped over. I crawled in there to pull her out, and you ain't even asked me how I was doing, how the lady was doing, why I'm standing on the side of the road, and you see all this going on, and you stopped to ask me about my uniform? I said, sir, if you don't get out my face, and I reached back, and I covered the name on the back of my pants, and I went to go get my top, and I got in my car. Before I said something more, that would have escalated. I told him about himself and walked the hell off. Now, I know we're supposed to be professional in and out of uniform, but at that point, uniform regs is out the window. I don't care. I told you what happened, and you still gonna sit there and ask me about a uniform? When I'm in uniform, stopping to help somebody? Man, if you don't get out my face, I say, sir, if you don't get out my face, man, just like straight like that. I said, sir, that was as respectful I was gonna be. I said, man, if you don't get out my face, what's wrong with you? And people like thanking me and stuff like that. And he come over there and ask me about my damn uniform. Man, I almost lost it. I had to walk away, but I covered my name up still. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, but now to the question: do y'all feel I was wrong for reacting the way I did? Me personally, I felt in that situation, I felt I was completely right. Was I wrong for having my uniform top off? Yes. But for him to come up to me and ask me that and still go on and ask me why I don't have it on and, oh, you need to go put up, that wasn't the time for that. That wasn't the time. Me, I think I was right. Now, do y'all think I was wrong for reacting the way I did? How would you have handled the situation? That's what I'm gonna ask y'all. So that's the Was I Wrong Wednesday. I got another one coming for y'all, and make sure you send in your stories as well. I will tell your story for you, or you can go live with me and you can tell your own story, and we'll let the people judge you. But y'all let me know, was I wrong for reacting the way I did in that situation? It's your boy Charlie Jr., episode 2 of Was I Wrong Wednesday. Make sure you like, share, and tag. What would you have done in that situation? Do you feel I could have handled it different? How would you have reacted? It's your boy Charlie Jr., episode 2, Was I Wrong Wednesday, episode 3 coming soon.